Hello, my beautiful love goods, and welcome back. In today's build, I'm building another tiny house, and this one is a micro house, and it's a loft, and it has custom content. It's hitting all those markers right there for me. I love it so much. But anyways, this is just a kind of modern, with a little bit of a jungle aesthetic, tiny home with a lofted bedroom, and everything else is downstairs. It's pretty simple, straightforward. I really like it a lot. It's got a nice color scheme, and I'm using some amazing CC by some amazing creators, which don't worry, I will have links down below to all of the creators. And if I can remember to do this, or if I have the time or the patience, I will link the sets that I used. But to be honest, I honestly would just link the creators and just check out all of their content, because Harry and Felixander are primarily the CC creators that I get content from, of course. But they have a website called House of Harlix, and you can basically find all of their individual creations as well as their collaborative sets that they've made together, all linked on that one website. It's super easy to navigate. It's really lovely. They did an amazing job. Can I just be like Harry and Felixander stans for like an entire video? I feel like that's all of my builds with CC, but I love their content. But yeah, anyways, enough gushing. I'm also using content by an amazing creator called Pierresim. They have some really amazing CC that works really well with the game as well. It's got that Maxis Match feel, but it's got its own style too at the same time, which I really appreciate. And I feel like it would work extremely well, and it does. It works amazingly well with content by Harry and Felixander. So it's a really good mix. And I do believe I also have a few items by Illogical Sims in here as well. Just a couple pieces, I think. But yeah, definitely recommend checking out all of those creators. I'll leave a few more even in the description that I really enjoy, like Little Dika, who else I can't think of off the top of my head, but if I remember any, I will leave some down below. Also Peacemaker, just remember Peacemaker. We never forget Peacemaker on this channel. Anyways, so here's the rough layout of this build. I did use a ladder for them to be able to access the bedroom space upstairs. It just has a single bed, unfortunately. However, this was built, I just had to cut and sneeze a bit there, but this was built before the update that we received recently that added in bunk beds. Now, there is some mixed, conflicted feelings about the bunk bed update. It wasn't exactly polished. There are a few things that are still needing to be worked out. I know that the loft beds, because what that update was is that it was bunk beds, but then you could actually remove the bottom bunk bed, and it was just a bed that slotted in there, so you could use it as a loft bed or a bunk bed, which is actually a really cool concept. But I think that it was a bit unpolished in that there's still a few glitches with it. You can't really place anything else underneath the bed. Yeah, it was kind of finessey, but nonetheless, I'm very excited that they added something like that into the base game finally. And ooh, can I just pause for a second and mention this wallpaper? This wallpaper here is actually from the Tiny Twaddlers set by Harry and Felixander. It's beautiful. Anyways, moving on to the update. What am I doing? I'm so sorry. I had caffeine, so I'm a little bit chaotic if you can't tell. But yeah, the bunk bed update is pretty cool. I do know that they're going to be adding some more stuff into the base game, like they're updating the hair colors finally, which is coming soon. I'm genuinely mostly excited about that, let's be honest. We are all tired of that dark blue black swatch. Like, it's just not working it for the hair. So yeah, I'm very excited for what they've got in store. I'm going to remain positive about it, and I'm still going to remain critical in the same way. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, seeing what they're going to be doing. I don't know, I just feel like The Sims 4 is kind of going through a change again, and I really appreciate that. So You know, this game is 7 years old, so it would be nice to have everything that we want. But you know, we'll see how it pans out. But pans out, isn't that funny? Right as soon as I say that, I see the pans in the build, the ones that are on the wall. Anyways, so as you can see with this build, I went with this kind of a light, modern, kind of jungly aesthetic, and I love it so much. That tiling on the floor and the walls, that right there. That just is so classy to me, because it's not subway tiling. It's more like straightened up and down. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. But no, it's not subway tiling. It's just a different aesthetic, and I love it so much. It's got a very clean, classy, modern, but with a little bit of a trendy vibe at the same time. I feel like that's kind of trendy, but like I feel like it's something that's gonna last for a while. Like not like I guess trendy is the wrong word, but it's like a new contemporary like design feature that people are going for that they're gonna keep using. So yeah, what are some other things that are current trends in design that you all have noticed, you know, whether it's been on like TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, etc. What else have you been really interested in? Because I'm actually starting to, you know, get my feet wet into the researching different styles and aesthetics lately. And I guess it's just because a lot of the CC creators that I follow and use their content, they have been, you know, they obviously studied design and they do modern contemporary pieces for custom content. And I just feel like that's really awesome to do because it allows us to kind of recreate things in real life into the actual game more accurately that way. Because I feel like with, you know, the content that EA creates, yes, they do have an appreciation for, you know, real life stuff. But I do think that when it comes to making new content for the game, they go for realistic stuff sometimes, but sometimes they go for more of what they want just for the game itself. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you think about that. Personally, I'm not a fan of building a house where it's just one particular style. I'd like it to be a little bit eclectic. I'd like to have some pieces from, you know, different eras because I feel like that looks better for me. Like, I don't know. This build isn't really a good representation of that because I feel like this is very much a specific style. Like, it's got a lot of mid-century flair with a bit of a contemporary twist. But I do think like the wallpaper and like the blinds and some of the paintings that I used, plants, etc. I feel like that kind of adds a little bit of something else into the build. I don't really know. But I do think that personally, if I was to design a home in real life, I would want it to be a mixture of a bunch of styles instead, because I really like the idea of, you know, having some mid-century pieces, but also having some like Victorian pieces thrown in there, or some just clean, minimalist, modern design as well. I don't know. There's just a lot that you can do with design, and it's kind of amazing, and I definitely want to start researching it more, and I might actually start doing that more often in my builds, whether they're the Let's builds or my speed builds. I definitely want to start doing some more research and, you know, use The Sims as an opportunity to teach, but also learn. So yeah, like you all might learn something and I'll learn something too. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. Do let me know in the comments what styles I should actually focus on and maybe try to, you know, do a little bit of research. But yeah, that'd be kind of fun and awesome. And, you know, it's just, I love education. Anyways, I'm just adding a few things onto the exterior, but we're coming up to the end of this build. I hope you enjoyed this build. Do let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more builds like this. I genuinely love building anything that is modern and eclectic and a little bit quirky and eco and a little bit planty. There's a lot of plants. I love plants so much. I cover the house in vines and ivy. I put plants outside. I put plants inside. I put it on the walls. I love plants. We love plants and candles. They just make a build so much more lively and just, yeah. But anyways, I love you all so much. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay home, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Drink some water today, please. I know that coffee is delicious and I could drink it all day too. But yeah, let's yeah. Let's drink some water. I'm gonna go do that too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.